Diane Clement was born to run. In fact, her family back in Moncton, New Brunswick would say she pretty much skipped crawling and walking as a baby and went straight to sprinting.
I'm a true maritimer, and my dad started the Moncton Olympic Track and Field Club. And so as a young girl playing basketball in high school, I then became a track athlete. And we used to train down on the sort of the little dikes, or sort of the marshlands in Moncton. And I said, I think I ran so fast because there were so many mosquitoes. I could just get out of those blocks and go like mad.
Her success in those early years eventually earned Diane a trip to the 1954 Canadian Olympic Training Program in Toronto, where she set records in the 100 and 220-yard dashes. 2 years later, Diane was heading down under to Melbourne, Australia, as an official member of Canada's Olympic track and field team. In doing so, Diane became the first ever New Brunswick-born person, either male or female, to compete in either the Summer or Winter Olympics.
The first day when I was warming up for my heat, I'm thinking 70,000 people, the Australians were wonderful, and I'm just getting my spikes on, and this girl goes shoo, shoo, and I look up and go, what am I doing here?
In 1957, Diane picked up stakes and called the other side of the country home, Vancouver, where she became smitten with a young man named Doug. Diane continued to train in Vancouver and earned a ticket to the 1958 Commonwealth Games in Cardiff, Wales, where she took home the bronze in the 440-yard relay. A year later, Diane broke through another unprecedented barrier, becoming the first woman to coach the UBC women's track team. Throughout her career, Diane has been involved in half a dozen Olympics, either as a sprinter, team manager, or media liaison. One of Diane's top claims to fame also involves her husband, Doug. The pair decided to create a fun little race years ago, a mini marathon. It became so popular, it would eventually be renamed the Vancouver Sun Run.
We went to the Sun and we said, we can put on a fun run if you will be the sponsor. And they said, newspapers don't do fun runs. We said, we feel it could be one of the best in the world. Finally, they let us do it, and we had 3,500, and this year we had 55,000. We've gone as many as 60,000. It's just a wonderful feeling that as an Olympic athlete, that we can give back and to see the importance of being fit and moving more and enjoying life.
These days, this former runner can often be found sitting around, as in sitting on boards for all types of organizations and foundations. Whether it's Sport BC, the 2010 Olympic Bid Committee, or the BC Sports Hall of Fame, Diane is there front and center. Diane's recipe for success may have began at the track, but eventually it carried over to the kitchen, where her gold medal performances are legendary. In fact, this accomplished chef is also a best-selling author with 8 cookbooks. Not bad for a young girl with big dreams from Moncton, New Brunswick. Congratulations, Diane Clement.